Good morning, Facebook. Grace and peace to you all. Today, the message is called The Chasing of More. When I was in high school a long time ago, there was a movie called Reckless. And I remember the main character was, the rebel kid, leather jacket, motorcycle. And they were in a class. And the students were all... The assignment was write down what you want out of life, and they were supposed to write a little essay. Everybody was turning theirs in, and the lead character, the rebel, all he had across his paper was M-O-R-E, capitalized across the whole page. And man, that resonated with my heart. I mean, it was like, yes, I get it. I want more, right? And so the chasing of more is what we all do, tendency in some form, whether that's I want more power, I want more success, I want more pleasure, I want more women, I want more, I want more, I want more. The chasing of more. Right? So we look for an external thing to satisfy the longings of what we really need, which is the love of God. Being satisfied in Him. And that's what Apostle Paul talks about, the secret of contentment. And that's what it is. It's about coming back to the love of the Father and being His fully. And that's when he can come to that place where he says, I've learned to live in plenty and I've learned to live in want. The secret of contentment is being fulfilled by the love of God. That thing that we're looking out there to somehow satisfy our soul will never do it. We'll never have enough power. We'll never have enough pleasure. We'll never have enough. We'll never have enough. It's never ending. We continue to chase. The pursuit is what we all chase, and we're never satisfied. That's why there's so much anxiety and fears and brokenness all around us, because we are never satisfied. So we're constantly chasing. The guy that has everything you can imagine externally doesn't have that satisfaction of the soul still. So he's still searching and striving, feeling fear and anxiety that somehow he might lose that stuff. It's only when I chased my whole life. I chased the house, the car, the women, everything you can imagine, thinking once I get that, then I'll be okay. And it's just not the case. It's when I was completely broken and empty. And then you say those words, not only God help me, but God, I'm yours, that you can somehow, some way be satisfied with the beauty of God rather than you being your own, looking for satisfaction apart from Him. Looking at external things in order to satisfy the longings of your soul. You're only going to find it in Him. May you come back to the love of the Father. That's why come to me all who are weary and carry heavy burdens. The reason why we're weary and we're carrying heavy burdens is because we're not connected to the source of life and love itself. We're out there on our own as individual entities trying to fulfill our lives with this and that and this and that, and it never will satisfy. We see that desire for more, I believe, is within all of us, right? But we're just running to the wrong things for that satisfaction. We're meant to run to the love of the Father. We're meant to be connected to the source of life and love itself, and yet we remain in autonomy as our own, trying to find it on our own. But you will never find it apart from the love of God. I tried everything. I'm just saying, and that's what I think Apostle Paul got to that thing too, because he was searching for his satisfaction in just kept climbing the ladder of religion in order to feel that thing. And he's saying, compared to knowing Christ, it's all meaningless, it's all worthless, it's all dung. But he says, and that's why he says, to know the love of Christ which surpasses knowledge is to be filled with all the fullness of God. That thing I was searching for and all these other things I can find in Him and Him alone. And that is where we can find rest for our souls. May God bless you today.